Hey, West Ottawa. Quick video on revising items. So again, as I said before, you cannot make edits or revisions to items that are in tests that are currently being administered. So let's say one person goes through and gives an assessment and they find some edits. So the first ones to do it. Those edits need to be saved and used in next year's assessment. If you edit the assessment after it's been given, at least this is my understanding right now. Maybe I'm wrong, and if there's an update to this at the conference we're going to in mid-November, I'll make another video explaining this. But when you're editing an item, it would be for the following year. So you're going to select your items. And very important to understand that when you're doing this, if an item has not been published to revise it, all you need to do is go and click this pencil and go in and edit it. However, if it's been published, you'll notice that the pencil is no longer there. The only way to edit it is to create. So if you select it and you go to revisions, you will create a revision. You'll go through and say, let's just say I want to add in the whole world, like something silly. It doesn't matter. You're going to go to save. You're going to go to each one of these things. Everything stays the same. You're going to hit publish. And then what it didn't do on this, because I never assigned this to a particular test, is when you go to hit publish, it will prompt you and say, hey, we noticed you edited this question from this such and such test. Do you want to apply that revision to this test going forward? And you'll just say yes, and it will update it. You'll go into that test and then republish that assessment just like you would normally as you're duplicating it. So really simple, but it's basically create a revision. And when you go into revisions, you'll see a history of this is what is being used. So again, and here's another update assessments using old item revisions. You can go in and change that back, and it is pretty straightforward to do. But if it was attached to a test, it would automatically prompt you to make those changes and attach it to the new test. So pretty straightforward.